Today we're taking a look at the Air Max 97 Shanghai Kaleidoscope from the On Air collection. Let's take a look and see why these are so special. What's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at the Air Max 97 Shanghai Kaleidoscope from the recently released On Air collection. Before we get into the design, just do us a quick favor, hit that subscribe button. We have more unboxings coming for you almost on a daily basis. Let's get right to it. So just to quickly overview the On Air campaign, Nike in spring of 2018 set up shop in 6 cities. That's New York City, Shanghai, Tokyo, Seoul, Paris, and London, inviting people to register for spots, design an Air Max shoe based on their city and their personal life. Nike then chose 3 from each city. The public picked the best from all 6 cities, which resulted in 6 total shoes that dropped globally on April 13th, 2019. It was over a year-long process, so the fact that Nike not only let the public design 6 shoes, but actually released them to public, to the masses, that was pretty impressive. And here we have the best of the entire pack. No disrespect to the other 5, but this Air Max 97 was designed by a young man named Cash Rue. He was inspired by the idea of clouds and how it's shapeless, and how clouds are very similar to thoughts and ideas because they're constantly changed. And the idea of kaleidoscope is also that because clouds are constantly changing their shape and even their color and even their texture. So he brought that idea to the shoe because if you've been to Shanghai, there are clouds everywhere. 97, definitely one of the most popular Air Maxes or retros out right now. It's no surprise that there are 3 Air Max 97s in the entire On Air collection. What he did was not only apply a nice blue cloudy upper to the overall colorway of the shoe, he decided to add these very light mesh-like layers on the upper, and as you can tell, we can almost count how many layers there are. It's a multi-layered cake almost. There's nearly a dozen layers on here, and the reason why they sort of extend out this way is because those extended edges sort of kind of create that almost shapelessness similar to a cloud, and that's what he was trying to achieve. If you saw earlier samples of the shoe, some of these mesh layers extend up really high because the original idea he had was that those who have the shoes can cut them up and kind of make them look like whatever they want. And you can still do that with these. You can take a scissor or a sharp edge and sort of customize the edges to the way you want. You can have them frayed, you can wear them as is. Other details that he added was the multiple heel tabs. This sort of again adds to the whole idea of there being multiple clouds on one shoe, that multi-layered look. In addition to the colorway and the mesh, if you look beneath, there's actually these clear translucent vinyl sort of tracks that kind of make up the overall shape of the 97. So if you wanted to, you can actually cut these out completely and it'll reveal just the base layer model of the 97s. The colorway is great, the idea was great, and the fact that you can sort of customize them to the way that you want to sort of adds that extra elements. But of course, on top of that, the colorway is really great. You have this nice light blue turquoise sort of hue. The red definitely pops in the swoosh, the lace tips, and on the tongue. A nice hit on that tongue as well. You have that triple swoosh on the insole, as you see right there. One with that clean, simple white midsole with that milky white opaque outsole. I'm glad that they kept the colorway very simple because if you look at the other On Air releases, they're very highly detailed with color, and sometimes it looks too much, it looks a little too messy, to be honest. This is a super clean colorway. If you've been collecting Air Maxes for a long time, something like this has never been done. So there's a reason why these are the most sought after. They sold out the quickest. This could definitely be the next $1,000 Air Max shoe. There aren't too many that break $1,000, but just the popularity of the 97, the great colorway, and just a great concept. It's the perfect formula for these being the next legendary Air Max shoe. But one interesting thing is that we actually got to talk to the designer, Cash Rue, last July, that is, and we gave him some pointers on what materials to use. And because there were some samples with leather, there's some samples with this suede, there's some samples with patent leather. The suede finish mutes the tone a little bit, so it kind of again gives it that fluffy, sort of cloudy sort of look. But yeah, that's about it. The shoe is a very straightforward colorway with a very intricate design. The fact that Nike sort of went through with this and produced multiple pairs of these is pretty interesting. Never been seen on an Air Max 97. If you have the entire set, let us know in the comments, or let us know how many of the pairs from the On Air collection you actually copped. Of course, do us a quick favor, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next video.